everyone, it's your girl here, Laura, and I am here with an all brand new video, and I know you guys are gonna like this one because it involves saving money. And what's better than saving money? I'll wait. I'll sit and wait. Today I'm doing a video reviewing a few new products that I got that are less than $20, so they're really affordable. My entire face was done with products that are less than $20, and as you can see, my face, I'm really happy with the results, and it's a very nice and like summery, fresh, clean look. Nothing crazy. I don't think I've done anything like this on my channel. I usually do like really crazy stuff, so I'm really excited about this look. And yeah, I just wanted to try out these few new products that I got. A lot of the products that I tried out have gone viral on the internet or on social media, so I just wanted to see what the hype was about. So definitely stay until the end of this video to see what I think about them. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so we are barefaced and still pretty, so let's just start. So as far as primer goes, I did not pick up any because I'm not a big primer user, so we're just gonna skip that for today, and instead I just apply some moisturizer. And make sure you apply moisturizer, and if it's during the day, make sure you apply moisturizer and your SPF because you don't want to be unprotected, trust me. So for foundation, this is not really a new one. I used this on my last drugstore video. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear Foundation. It is amazing. I swear by it. I've recommended it to everybody because it's such a good and lightweight foundation. You feel like you have nothing on. So this is the foundation that I've been wearing for all of my Instagram looks, and I get asked all the time what I wear, and this is the foundation I wear because it is so affordable. So I don't like to use my expensive foundation on the looks that I do for Instagram because I'm only going to have it on for like 30 minutes if so, and then I just wash it off. So I don't like to use my expensive foundation because obviously I don't want to go through with it fast. So I use this one instead because it's only $15 and it looks amazing in pictures, and I mean amazing. If you hear my dog making noises, she just decided to start making noises right now. Why, Coco? Why now? Okay, so for concealer, I actually picked up two. I know, call me crazy. But these two have been very, very well talked about. So I just wanted to see what they were all about and see if they're actually good. This one is from e.l.f. It is the 16-hour wear Camo Concealer. I've heard amazing things about this one, saying it's a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. And then the second one is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer. I'm interested in this one because it does have hyaluronic acid, so it's supposed to be more moisturizing than other concealers. So what I'm gonna do today, it's actually wear one on each eye because I really want to try it with you guys here, like a first impression. So we're gonna see one on one side and one on the other side, and then I'm just gonna tell you guys my thoughts. So the first one I'm gonna put on is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh, and I actually realized that the color that I picked out, it's way too dark for my under eye. This is usually like my skin complexion color, not my concealer color. It's obviously lighter than this, so messed up in that aspect, but we're just gonna go with it, okay? And then I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and just by the looks of it, this one looks really thick, and I like the applicator. It has the same applicator as the Tarte Shape Tape. So we're just gonna apply that on the under eye, and you can immediately see how much lighter this is. I definitely like this color way better for my under eye, but I can always just exchange the ColourPop one for a lighter one. So I actually also picked up this sponge. It's also from e.l.f. It is the Camo Concealer Sponge, and it works best with their Camo Concealer. But I was particularly drawn to this one sponge because it is so thin at the edges and the tips are just like super tiny, so you can really get really close to your eye. So that's why I picked it up, and then I damped it and it grew a lot. So we're just gonna see how it works because I really like the shape of this. Like I said, it just looks like it's gonna get into all of the little nooks and crannies. So blending out the first concealer, which is the ColourPop one, and I'm really happy so far. It looks very, very smooth, and I like the coverage. I honestly thought the coverage wasn't going to be that great because since it is a hyaluronic acid concealer and it's supposed to be a little bit more lightweight, I thought it was going to be very sheer, but it's actually very good with the coverage, and I'm actually really impressed. The sponge is so soft. Like, do you guys see how it bounces on my skin? Oof. I love sponges like this. Now we're gonna blend out this side, which is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Okay, so I just finished blending out both concealers, and off jump, I know I like this one way better. I just feel like it looks so much more hydrated, and this one just looks so dry, and I could tell that it was going to be very drying in the moment that I just like applied it because it was very thick. And then the moment that I started blending it out with a sponge, it gave me this just like really dry look on my under eye. And then for this one, it just blended so beautifully. Like, my under eye looks extremely hydrated, it doesn't look dry at all, and I love how it applied. I love the coverage. So for setting powder, this is not a new one. This is the Fit Me by Maybelline. I also used this on my last drugstore video and I ended up liking it a lot, so I kept it. So with that other end of the sponge, I grabbed the powder and I'm just gonna apply my concealer and just press it onto my skin. I'm not really baking, I'm just setting my concealer in place. And I'm going to set the rest of my face with a powder brush and just tap that on my skin. Okay, so moving on to brows, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim eyebrow pencil. Again, I used this one on my last drugstore video and I fell in love with it, and I'm really happy with it overall, so I didn't want to try anything else for my eyebrows, so I'm just going to use this one again. It is super thin, so it's very easy for you to fill in your eyebrows, but today I am going to go for a more natural brow look, so I'm not going to go ham on the whole eyebrow filling thing, so I'm just going to do this very sparingly. The next thing I'm going to use on my eyebrows is the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the color Black. It's not really black, it's like a really dark brown, and I've been obsessed with this because it literally works on everybody no matter what their hair color is. It just sets the hair in place and gives them brings them back to their like original color. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's a really good eyebrow gel because it keeps the hairs in place and this gives you like the tiniest bit of a tint. I feel like it gives the eyebrows a little bit more dimension, so they look even fluffier, if you know what I mean. And I'm gonna go with the concealer I was just talking to you guys about, which is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer. I'm just gonna be applying the tiniest bit because I'm not doing anything crazy today with my eyeshadow. I'm gonna do something to make it look like I did something. Okay, so to get into eyeshadows, I really want to talk to you guys about Juvia's Place. Even though these are not eyeshadows that you can buy at the drugstore, like I said in the beginning of the video, I was going to use products in this video that are affordable and are less than $20. So they're not necessarily drugstore, like you can go to Walgreens or CVS and buy them, but they are affordable. I've been using Juvia's Place for years, probably for around 4 years since I found out about them. They're extremely affordable and they have one of the best pigment eyeshadow formula I've ever tried, and I can say that, like, trust me you guys, these eyeshadows are amazing and they're always having deals. I bought these 3 eyeshadow palettes, like they're usually $20, and I bought all 3 of them for $24. Yeah, all 3 of these palettes I bought for $24 on their website. I've used their eyeshadows as highlighter, as blush, which is actually what I'm going to be doing today. I really wanted to recommend this to you guys because this is a very multi-use eyeshadow palette. And the one that I'm going to be talking about is the Warrior 2 by Juvia's. So this one also has 9 colors and they are all matte eyeshadow. So they have no shimmer in them, and you get literally all of the basic matte eyeshadow colors you can think of. So with this palette, I can do my blush because you get like an orangey color right here. I can do my contour very lightly with this, or you could even do it with this one if you're on the fairer side. I can do my eyeshadows with the dark browns and the black. So you can literally use this all over your face and it works. I have used this palette before on myself and on other people because, like I said, it is so multi-use. You can use it for anything. So if you're gonna get a palette from Juvia's Place, I really recommend this one because this is one of the palettes that I just know for a fact I'm gonna be picking up a few more in the future once I hit pan, because Juvia's Place is one of those companies or eyeshadow companies that I've hit pan on a couple of their eyeshadows because they're that good. And the next one I'm going to be using today is the Warrior by Juvia's. So this is the Warrior and then this is the Warrior 2. If you're looking for that super intense payoff on your shimmer, on your metallic eyeshadows, Juvia's Place is the place to go. So definitely check them out if you want to support Black-owned and women-owned businesses. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what to do, and I think instead of going for strictly neutral, I think I'm gonna do something with a little peach in it because I'm really liking this coral color right here. So this is the shade Daura. It's like my name but with a D. I'm just gonna pick that up on a big fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to add that on my crease. Usually I would bring my eyeshadow back towards my temple, but today I'm just going to keep it around my eyes, so I'm going to create a circular shape. So just to deepen my eye socket just a tiny bit more, I'm going to be taking the shade Yodit, which is this one right over here. I'm going to be taking that on a really tiny blending brush and just applying that right on my crease, just because I want to deepen that out just a little more. I'm going to be using ColourPop's Single Shock eyeshadows. These eyeshadows are absolutely amazing. They're only $6 or $7, I believe. I don't know if they raised their prices, but they are absolutely amazing. They do sell them in Ulta, and by the way, they do sell Juvia's Place eyeshadows at Ulta as well, so you can get them there if you have an Ulta near you. So the one I'm grabbing is called Ice Dream, which is this really nice iridescent white. What I love about these eyeshadows is that they're extremely shimmery and they're super long lasting. I mean, for this amount of shimmer, you would think that a pressed single eyeshadow wouldn't last this long, but oh my god, the shimmer in this is insane. I have so many of them. I think I have like at least 10 of their single eyeshadows and I'm in love with each and every one of them. So I really do recommend you guys to try out their Single Shock shimmer eyeshadows. So for my inner corner, I'm going to be taking another ColourPop Single Shock eyeshadow, and this in the shade Ladybird. I use this one so many times, and if you're an OG and you watch my videos or you go on my Instagram, you will know that I'm obsessed with this eyeshadow, and if they ever discontinue it, I'm going to be very, very upset. Knock on wood, because I don't want it to happen. It's a very nice and shimmery champagne color, and I'm going to be grabbing that again on my pinky finger, and I'm just going to apply it on my inner corner. This is another drugstore favorite. This is the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. It's a really, really good mascara. The only thing I would say about it is that the brush picks up so much product from the tube, and I don't like mascaras that do that because they do make my lashes look very clumpy. So I really like take off all the excess on the tip of the tube, so just be aware of that. So next thing I'm going to show you is bronzing and blush. So I'm gonna grab the Warrior 2 by Juvia's, which is the all matte palette I showed you guys, And I'm going to grab again the shade Yodit, which is pretty dark for a contour shade for my skin complexion personally. But what I'm going to do is grab very, very little. I'm not gonna go like crazy with how much I put on. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit on my brush, and I'm just gonna start applying that on my cheeks just like I regularly would with bronzer. And for blush, I'm going to be grabbing the shade Daura. Jeez, why am I having such a hard time pronouncing that when that's literally my name with a D? I don't know. So now we're going to jump into the Warrior palette. This one is the one with the shimmers in it, and the middle shade, More and Me, is the best shade for highlight. This is the shade right over here. And again, it's like a champagne color. Now the best thing about that palette that has all of the matte colors is the fact that when you apply them, they're gonna go on matte, but if you wanted to add a type of sheen to it, you absolutely can with a highlighter or just any shimmer eyeshadow. Look at that glow, you guys. That's why I really always love showing the different ways you can use one product, because that way you save money and you save time and you save space by having less products and just using like one palette to do your whole face. For the lips, I'm going to be grabbing my favorite lip liners of all time, the Morphe lip liners, and this is the color Frenchie, which is a really light pink. And I'm telling you guys, these are only $4 and they're the only lip liners I've been using for the past year or so. They're so good, so affordable, and they last a pretty long time. So one more thing I picked up was the ColourPop So Juicy Plumping Lip Gloss, and I got the shade Princess Cut, which is just a clear gloss. I've never tried ColourPop's glosses, so I don't know how they are, but this one was only $7 or $8, something like that. So I was like, let me give it a go and see how it goes. But I love the packaging. It looks like this, and it reminds me of those like super cheap lip glosses that we used to have when we were kids, so I'm feeling very nostalgic using this. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Oh. Alright, so just to finish off, the last thing I got was this NYX Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil Infused Setting Spray / Primer. It's supposed to be like this 3-in-1, all-in-one spray infused with cannabis oil, which I really like. Really like cannabis sativa. Yeah, okay, Laura, yeah, we get it, you're a stoner. Okay, first thing I noticed, the spray itself sucks. Don't like it. The smell is a little weird. It does smell a little weird, but I mean, I don't know, it's a spray, so I can't really tell you guys how I feel about it until I actually see how it makes my makeup last. So yeah, but so far I don't really like the smell, and the spray is not really that great. The main reason why I picked this up is because one, it's infused with cannabis sativa oil, and that's amazing for skincare. If you guys haven't researched it or read anything about it, you definitely should. And also, when I read the ingredients, it does have caffeine and salicylic acid, which I like, because after all, I do have acne prone skin, so those products really help with acne prone skin, and then the caffeine just wakes you up. So I kind of like this for like the morning time, and also maybe for clients, like if I'm doing someone really early in the morning, I could just spray this on their face, just to give them a little wake up, because it does have caffeine after all. So okay, so that is it for me today, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I don't know how many products I tried. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I tried 5 products in total. Definitely did not like the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, so I'm not gonna recommend this to you guys. It was very drying. It still looks very drying underneath my eye, and I don't like it, so I don't understand the hype about that. The ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer, love it. I applied it on this side of my face, and I'm obsessed with it. obsessed with it. I'm definitely going to keep it and probably going to get a few more shades because they're so affordable. I believe it was only like $9, so highly recommend the concealer if you do want to check it out. Love the sponge, get the sponge, period. And I do love the gloss as well, so I probably am going to keep this one because it is clear and it does squeeze out, which I really like, so you don't get any other color mixed with it. And the spray, honestly, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It feels really fresh on my skin, which I do like, but I just don't know how it's gonna make my makeup last or anything like that. So I guess I will let you guys know how I feel about this in the end or the next video. And I know you guys like these type of videos, so if you want me to do more, you want me to try out any new or trending drugstore products, just let me know and I am happy to check it out and give you guys my complete and fully honest review on them. So that's it for me today, you guys. I really hope you're having an amazing day. I'm sending you so much love and so much light. I will see you on my next one. Bye.